Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Jen with Genco Designs. This is a final video for our holiday scene. The first video we created the text. The second video we created the Christmas tree and star. So in this video we're going to put it all together along with the stars and the snow and the background and everything and finish it up. So here's what we have so far with our videos. So what I want to do to start with is let's fix the background so we can start to see what it's going to look like. So I have this rectangle, I have it locked, so I'm going to click the lock so that we can change it. I want to create a gradient, so I select the fill tool. We are in the draw persona. Select the fill tool and just click and pull down. Right? It goes from dark to light, as wherever you click is going to be the darkest, and it'll go to light. Okay, so I want to adjust these colors. The best place to do that is in the gradient manager here. Alright, let's try that for right now. Go ahead and get our selecting tool back. Now I want to create a piece of ground here to set the Christmas tree on. So we're going to go ahead and just select our pen tool. We want to have white, so our fill will be just white. We do not need a stroke. Okay, so we have white fill, we have our pen tool. Alright, so let's start over here. And I'm going to go ahead and go up here and complete it automatically. It'll close it. I don't know why it didn't fill it. There we go. Okay, so obviously that's a little too rigid, so we'll take our node tool. We're going to come up and change these top ones to rounded instead of pointed. Okay, so now we want to fill this, instead of being white, let's fill it with a gradient so that it shows depth. Okay, so we're going to go back up to our fill. We'll select gradient. Let's pick a blue. First you have to select your object, then you're going to select your fill tool. Okay, something like this. We really just want that white kind of just at the top. Alright, so we have our ground and our sky. We want to put the tree on top. So you can do that a number of ways, of course. You can grab the group and just put it on top like that. You can also use these tools up here that move your object between layers. Okay, so get our selector back here. Now this tree, what you need to do with the tree, I did group the tree all together. You'll see that I grouped the star and all of the pixel layers together so that I have one object so I can move it. But you notice it looks like it's floating. The best way to get it to look like it actually is sitting there is we need to put a shadow under it. Okay, it's what actually deceives your eye so that your eye thinks it's actually sitting there. So we'll go to our ellipse tool over here. We're going to draw an ellipse underneath here. We don't really want a gradient, we just want a blue. We want to go ahead and blur the edges. So you have your layer highlighted, you go down to your effects panel down here. We are going to do the gloss and blur the edges a little bit. Okay, still not convinced that's the best color, but let's set it up. Let's get our cursor back. There we go. And we want to set that right underneath there, but we want to set the ellipse underneath the tree, but on top of the snow panel. Okay, so it's sitting under there. I need to make it a little bit bigger. I think it needs to be a little darker. Now you see how you notice that you can see the background underneath there, and that has to do with the triangle that we made underneath the Christmas tree to help it form its shape. So what we want to do is I'm going to turn off the tree so we can just see that triangle, so we can bring that down a little bit to try to hide that being able to see through there. So we'll turn these back on now, and it does hide it better. See, there you go. So now you can't really see the sky as directly through the tree. That helps solidify the actual shape of the tree. Okay, so we've got our Christmas tree done. We've got the ground put in and a little shadow under our tree. Now let's make some snow, finish out our drawing. So we're going to go back to the pixel persona up here in the upper left hand corner. We're going to select our brush tool. Okay, we're going to select a color. We want it to be the white. Okay, make sure you got that active. We want to come over to our assorted brushes again, and we're going to go down, use the same one we've used before, the round brush there. We're going to double click that. We want to take that size up to like 15. You can either do it here, or you can adjust your size up here and some other values up here. Okay, and so all I'm going to do is tap the screen, and you're going to get the different levels of opacity. And then of course you can do some big ones. You can also make it smaller, then do some other ones, which is what I did. So you can come up here and make this a little bit smaller now. And do some more. So let's do that final edge that we did. See, I created this edge so that it made it look like a card. And how I did that, I went ahead, let's name this. This is the snow. Name our pixel layer so we can identify it later. And what we can do is we can take the snow, put it underneath the tree, and we can put this on the top. Just kind of move these things around. What I want to do is I want to group all these together. So I have the snow, the ellipse underneath the tree, the object that's actually the snow ground there, and we're going to highlight them. And I didn't want to move that there, so we're going to highlight them. Hold down the Shift key, select them all, Command G or Control G to group them, and okay, so let's create a new layer so that we're not interfering with those. We want to set a stroke to white. Okay, we want to set our stroke size to, I think I had it at, I don't know, 10 maybe. Let's see. And just going to draw no fill. Okay, there we go. We want, let's go to the stroke panel over here. We can define this a little bit better. I want square edges and square corners. Okay, so let's pull this over and create our picture look. Just make sure you get it to the corners. Alright, so we've created all of our elements. Now you can go ahead and fine-tune your drawing, moving things around, adjust as you see fit. I'm going to go ahead and adjust this a little bit. I'm going to move it a little bit over here. And same with this one over here. Okay, get it to where you like it. And there you have it. There's a little holiday scene for you. Hope you like my videos. If you do, click the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I have a lot of fun making these videos, and to me, that's what it's all about. Just trying to share what I know about Affinity Designer and how easy it is to create some really great digital art. Hope you have a happy holiday. Enjoy yourself, and I'll look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.